Everything started as a peaceful, ordinary moment, so simple it seemed like nothing special. Then the camera captured something extraordinary, turning that day into an unforgettable story.
Surtout bougeons pas, ça nous arrive dessus.
Ils veulent qu'on recule. Et pour reculer.
Recule, recule.
It began as a perfect day on the Siberian coastline. Calm waves, laughter, golden sunlight. But in an instant, the sky exploded into hail and chaos. What would you do to help calm your pet during a hailstorm like this? No warning at all. The glass table suddenly shattered. Maybe now he realizes sleeping under a glass table isn't such a great idea. Amid the swirling sea of snow, a tiny heart pressed on, reminding us of nature's quiet courage. Watching people struggle through the wind, I realized that sometimes safety comes not from bravery, but from patience. This footage captured hail falling on Ice Cream Canyon, true to its name, except the ice cream scoops were dropping from the sky.
Hope so.
Umbrellas were working overtime that day. Do you think yours could survive a storm like this? One tap on the share button could make someone smile. Let's spread that joy together. Sometimes fate sends us a quiet warning, giving us another chance to walk away safely.
Front window gone. Side window gone.
I'm guessing this car will be in the shop for at least a week. Probably needs some emotional support too. Looks like that firework went off script and decided to steal the spotlight in the worst way. Oh no! The dinner plans shattered along with the glass table, possibly the earliest icebreaker in party history. Suddenly, the streets were blanketed in bugs like a living carpet, making everyone wonder, is nature trying to send a message?
Look at this. Oh, so many. Even the people are just standing there like, this is, look at this. Ridiculous. Look, over there. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Like they're trying to...
Give this moment a like. It truly deserves it. Did you know it takes over a mile for a train to come to a complete stop? That's why following traffic signals isn't just a rule. It's how we protect ourselves. This can't be real. Flooding and hail at the same time. It's like the sky is putting humanity to the test. As the saw blade sliced through thick snow, the air tensed, and with one crack, winter seemed to let go.
Holy... Can you believe that? Never seen
A herd of cows stood quietly in the falling snow, peaceful and still, as if welcoming winter's first kiss. As snow melts into water, one wrong move can turn a smooth slide into a full-body splash, don't you think? Check the weather forecast before planning that outdoor trip. Mother Nature loves surprises. If it were you, would you protect the car or the duck?
哇，
家人们，谁懂啊？才下几分钟啊，就成这个样子了。
Oh, no one may be luckier today than that little cat. This is why precision matters in every factory. Just a small pressure shift and molten metal becomes a fiery reminder of safety. How precise do you think docking a massive container ship needs to be, centimeters or millimeters? Invisible pressure, explosive power. That's why every bolt, every weld, every inspection matters. Who would have thought the door was more alert than she was that morning? Somewhere in Fort Mojave, a recycling bin just began the adventure of a lifetime swept away by a raging storm. A blizzard covered the city not with panic but joy. Sometimes beauty hides in the heart of the storm. At 35 degrees Fahrenheit, the magic of frost appeared. A snow devil. You heard right, this rare phenomenon danced in the middle of a winter storm. Oh gosh, looks like luck was on his side today, but remember, following traffic laws is the best way to protect us all. Ontario welcomed its first snowfall of the season. Snowflakes blanketed the majestic Niagara Falls in pure white, the earliest snow since 1969.
Ouais.
That car truly got lucky, just like its license plate said it veered slightly and narrowly avoided a slide.
Remonte, je dis remonte.
Think teamwork is hard. Try convincing hundreds of penguins who should jump first. Now that's real leadership. Wow, now that's a stick the landing moment. Would you dare to slide like she did?
这咋整啊？家人们，我的车被埋了，哦，还好没有砸到我的顶。天哪！
挖了一个不是，这个才是。
OMG. How long do you think it'll take to find your car? The northern sky lit up with silent, endless ribbons of color, breathtaking and unreal. We all have spontaneous moments. Give him a like for that energy.
Holy smokes, have a lend of that. Holy McDooley. There is a nasty...
I've seen rain, snow, and even sandstorms, but nothing surprised me more than a river of crickets flowing across a Nevada highway. This is why it's so important to clear ice and snow from your car. We all have careless moments, but this reminds us that focus behind the wheel is one of the most important safety habits. In Penrith, a storm turned an ordinary day into chaos. But the most memorable part was how people immediately stepped up to help. Just seconds after the driver escaped, the road collapsed, swallowing the car and a nearby bicycle. Under the Arctic sun, a polar bear examines snowmobiles as if picking the perfect one for its next expedition.
He's standing on top of the box.
I never thought I'd witness this scientist say giant wolves have returned revived from their own genetic code.
Love this. I came down here because I knew they were going to do this. What I was hoping for. It's a beautiful day here in Yellowstone. We got a little snow and the critters are on the move.
Literally is floating here.
The plane tilted, recovered, then swayed again, a dramatic dance with the wind, before the Boeing 777 landed spectacularly.
Number 4311, wind now 310, gust 22, clear to land runway 23.
Four tornadoes spun under a golden sunset, nature's beauty and power in harmony. Oh no, thankfully no one was hurt, but that truck driver definitely needs a driving course.
Absolutely incredible.
From a drone's view, the iceberg mountain drifted across turquoise waters, its frozen beauty and fragility in motion. Wow, what an incredible invention! They moved like a machine. Oh, that door probably just had the most intense workout of its life. We don't just build machines, we build momentum. Because innovation is the key to higher productivity. How fun! This parrot doesn't just mimic, it dances better than its trainer.
What do you think will happen when we give this big old Halloween pumpkin to an alligator? Trump, head up, head up. Happy Halloween!
We all chase something, this dog. It's chasing joy every time the wiper blade moves. Prolonged rainfall in Canterbury caused a massive landslide. Entire cliffs collapsed into the river, creating a scene both majestic and humbling.
Dude, I'm so glad we are not up there.
Oh my gosh, we would have died.
I mean, we were there.
Dude, we would have.
Holy shit!
Deep in the peaceful Sawtooth Mountains, an earthquake shook the slopes, sending plumes of dust rising sharply against the sky.
Down and dead.
I got most of
Scott
it.
got a ton.
I thought it was like a jet plane flying overhead.
So
I
did
told
I.
Matt.
Dude, I felt it.
So cool. Look at that. Oh, man, get whoa. This is gonna be good. Holy crap.
At Papamoa Hills, the land transformed into a stage as rocks and soil cascaded down like a giant wave rolling across the hillside.
Holy crap.
The violent debris flow at Ilgraben revealed the sheer uncontrollable power of nature once it's set in motion. Wow! As the storm rolled into western Alabama, the sky erupted with long, brilliant lightning bolts streaking across the darkness. In Florida's Panhandle, a lightning strike hit a tree, turning it into a blazing column of fire. A winter storm blanketed the roads of Flagstaff in thick snow, making travel nearly impossible. In an instant, peace gave way to a rising tide of chaos. On May 8, severe hailstorms pelted southeastern Kentucky, following storm warnings issued by the National Weather Service. Torrential rain turned the streets of Villar del Arzobispo into icy rivers of hail, making travel nearly impossible. In Asheville, a mother bear and her 4 curious cubs calmly explored a row of trash bins, a moment both funny and unforgettable. With every graceful step, a woman turned Toluca's main square into her own stage, proving it's never too late to live fully. When Hurricane Hillary hit Southern California, landslides poured down and blanketed the road like a heavy quilt.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
A sudden rock slide transformed Highway 95 near Riggins, Idaho into a natural wall, challenging every driver who approached. A massive landslide swept away everything in its path, leaving nothing but chaos in its wake. Floodwaters in Ashkelon tore apart roads once thought to be unshakable, revealing how fragile man-made structures can be. Never let distraction put you at risk. Keep a safe distance and stay focused behind the wheel for a smooth journey every time.
Yeah, I just watched him jump the barrier right behind.
Uluru, already shrouded in mystery, became even more majestic as rainwater cascaded down its sides like a living waterfall. In Kruger National Park, the roads sometimes belong more to the wild residents than to people. A mother goose led her endless line of goslings through the sanctuary, a tiny parade of life in perfect rhythm with nature. A perfect contrast unfolded the raw power of nature, blending with breathtaking colors. Rising waters roared through the Grand Canyon Reserve, sweeping everything away in a massive flood. Powerful winds lifted the waterfall spray at Port Campbell National Park straight into the sky. A flash of lightning lit up the horizon, leaving everyone in awe of nature's might. An avalanche on the Khatskar Mountains created a spectacular sight as the snowy slope cascaded downward in a roaring wave. Torrential rain poured down stairways like a wild waterfall, turning the scene into raw, untamed beauty. After After heavy rain and strong winds, the Manum Falls awoke like a beast surging with unstoppable power. It was both beautiful and terrifying. A single strike from the sky turned the whole area bright as day. A bolt hit a backyard in Florida, sending up a cloud of dust and creating what looked like a mini storm. In time-lapse footage, Miami's coastline nearly vanished beneath a curtain of heavy rain.
Okay, here we are, 8 o'clock in the morning, Panama City Beach, looking out our balcony, and as you can see, the
Dramatic scenes revealed the trail of destruction left by Hurricane Michael as it swept through Panama City.
This is the calm before the storm. Hurricane has definitely calmed down a little bit. Hopefully we've only got another maybe 30 or 40 minutes of in front of the vehicle. Signs completely blown down, huge trees blown over.
Hurricane Delta brought winds so powerful that trampoline mats in Louisiana were lifted into the air like giant kites. After a downpour, a stream in Hilo, Hawaii turned into a roaring flow, forcing locals to race against the water's speed. Every super thanks helps us keep sharing the moments you love. Thank you for being part of our community. An uninvited guest named the Black Flood roared through Riverside County, sweeping away everything with astonishing force. Like a cracked fire egg, molten lava burst from Iceland's volcano, captivating observers across the world. When Typhoon Trami struck, it brought heavy rain, flooding, and landslides, a fierce reminder of nature's raw power.
Et surtout, bougeons pas, ça nous arrive dessus.
Wow, what a breathtaking sight, and at the same time a reminder of nature's limitless strength. A flock of starlings moved like artists in the sky, swirling together in a mesmerizing dance no one could look away from. Colorado froze under bitter cold. Even the water faucets were sealed in layers of ice. Just 3 days before the earthquake, Sichuan witnessed a massive landslide cloaked in dust, almost like an early warning from beneath the earth. Fortunately, the dog walker and their pets escaped just in time. Always pay attention to warning signs and avoid unstable slopes. In Guerrero, Mexico, a highway collapsed during Hurricane John on September 26th, disrupting travel across the region.
Se cayó la carretera.
No one expected a fire hydrant to turn into an impromptu fountain in the middle of the street like this. The bridge in Greene County, Tennessee couldn't withstand the floodwaters after Hurricane Helene and collapsed into the river below. On U.S. Route 101 in Del Norte County, a sudden rock slide blocked the road completely. Another reminder that nature always has the final word. Storms in Texas brought more than rain. They exposed power lines in a spectacular but dangerous display. Southwestern Missouri grew tense as heavy rainfall hit, and an emergency declaration was issued. In central Vermont, torrential rains washed away entire sections of roadway, turning the asphalt into a temporary river. A powerful storm swept into the coast of New South Wales with fierce winds and heavy rain, leaving several areas without power, nature's own unwanted gift. A group of hikers watched in disbelief as rocks thundered down Mont Blanc, a vivid reminder to always check weather and geological alerts before any journey. A sudden landslide near the Swiss-Italian border swept everything in its path, reshaping the face of the mountainside. At Yosemite National Park, a rockfall forced the closure of several roads and trails to keep visitors safe. Amid heavy rain and flooding, Chicago's storm drains overflowed, sending water gushing through the streets and disrupting city life. An unusual chemical foam erupted from Dandenong Creek, raising concerns about pollution and environmental impact. Oh my, a violent rush of rain-triggered mud and debris burst forth without warning far beyond human control. Glowing red lava from Kilauea burst through metal fences, proving that nothing can easily stop a volcano's flow. A quiet beach in Ireland suddenly trembled as a massive rock crashed down the cliffside with a thunderous echo. On May 12th, Zion National Park witnessed a giant slab of rock collapsing forever, reshaping the cliff's natural contours. A dark churning flow moved like a raging dragon, sweeping through everything in its path and weighing down the air around it. Grand Falls, Arizona came alive with monsoon rains, transforming the waterfall into a powerful natural performance. The French Alps, as beautiful as they are, hold constant danger avalanches can strike without warning. The storm didn't just sweep through New York, it signed its name with a lightning strike on the tip of One World Trade Center. Have you ever seen nature display its power so dramatically? Amid the wind and rain, the entire scene was swallowed by a chaotic swirl beyond control. Amsterdam fell into tense silence as a suspected tornado moved through, carrying debris across its path. Suburban homes in Tucson turned magical when a brilliant rainbow arched across the sky after the storm. Over Calgary, the sky transformed into a stage for an epic battle between wind and cloud. Rain and lightning poured down near the Sydney Opera House, a vivid reminder of nature's unpredictable force. A fierce thunderstorm struck Birmingham, and a doorbell camera captured every intense moment. Typhoon Doksuri hit Kinmen with torrential rain and fierce winds, turning the entire region into a storm-tossed chaos. Beneath the cool cascade of a waterfall, Wellington and Diego, two penguins, enjoyed a rare moment of pure serenity. As floodwaters surged, the cup and saucer fountain in a Welsh estate transformed into a whirlpool of spinning energy. The storm swept in with fierce winds, carrying everything in its path like an unstoppable force of nature. The thunderstorm arrived uninvited, tossing a hot tub lid high into the air in the blink of an eye. Never underestimate nature's strength. A single moment can change everything.
Oh, well.
When a storm approaches, be prepared and make sure you have a safe place to shelter. Heavy rain in Catalonia caused floodwaters to rise, sweeping away cars and cutting off roads. Torrential downpours turned Catalonia's streets into rivers, submerging the city in rushing water. A powerful afternoon storm in Dallas didn't just bring rain, it sparked fires when power lines were torn down. A brilliant green aurora painted the sky over Alaska, reminding us of nature's unbelievable grandeur. Heavy snow blanketed Denver like a white quilt as a winter storm swept across Colorado. Enjoying the video? A super thanks helps us keep bringing you more incredible moments.